From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends.
Hi, this is Sandy Kastel and friends with Chef Michael. Here we are at Canyon Gate Estates, and we have a surprise for you. Yes, hi John, how are you? It's good to see you today. You know, Chef Michael and I have been thinking about all the recipes that he makes and how it would be really good if you could come into the home and watch him prepare something for you this morning. So we've got a few of our friends. Oh my gosh, we've got Evan Davis. Hi, Evan Davis.
Hi, Sandy.
How you doing, Evan?
Free breakfast.
We've got Jolie. Hi, Jolie. How are you?
Good morning, Sandy.
And we've got Pirko. Hi, Pirko. And Chef Michael.
Yeah, sure.
So, Chef Michael, here, let me just get around here. Come right over here. Chef Michael, what have you been cooking up in the kitchen today?
Well, I'm looking at Brian right now because what we're doing, once again, we're doing a live remote, okay, from the house. And I invited my very special friend, Evan Davis from the Temple Beth Shalom. And I have the great Jolie with Giancarlo. I called him early this morning and I said, listen, we're going to shoot out of the house. I want to make a French toast dish. It's a little bit different. So I said, let's come in and have a little bit of fun. So we're here today, and like I said, we'd love you to call in, ladies and gentlemen. It's been so successful. Sandy just gave me my apron. I'm putting my apron on. Okay. Evan Davis told me earlier today to be lighten up on the people that are not that good in the entertainment business, and I will heed his word. But and I love all you people. Just keep practicing, folks, and stay out of the lounge, please. Leave it to the big boys.
No, actually, you know, we love everybody to come out and sit in, and that's really a good way to get experience, is to get as much stage time as you can. Right. So there's a lot of open mics around town.
Right.
Evan Davis,
right.
He talks about them on his blog, you know, evandavisblog.com, right?
EvanDavisJazz.com.
EvanDavisJazz.
Right. And we suggest everybody to go down to the Italian American Club with Joe Darrow, because he would love all them guys to get up there and sing that don't know their keys. So just go down there and just say Chef Michael sent you.
Well, no, actually, he mentioned something very good. It's very smart to prepare ahead of time,
right,
and to get your keys so that when you walk into an open mic, you can give the band your key,
right,
that you know that you sing in, so that, you know, the band thinks, wow, this singer really knows what they're talking about.
Last night, in fact, I sang a beautiful song, and I said, I don't know my key, and I showed them my key, and they said, is that the key you're in? I said, that's the key I'm in, and it was fantastic, which was really great. Well, today we're going to do something really nice. I'm going to make a French toast. This French toast is very simple. It's my grandmother's recipe. Now, I want everybody to know out in Radio Land, and again, by what time, John? About 3 o'clock this afternoon? About 3 this afternoon, you could pull it up. And you always pull up Sandy Kastel and Friends, and then just put in the date, which is today.
Yeah.
I think that would be much easier, right?
Yeah, and actually, if they go to the Sandy Kastel channel,
right, on YouTube.
What do I have? Billy Barty?
Now, John.
Billy Barty here. Just so
You weren't supposed to say that.
all right, for the
Michael,
people,
you know,
I see what he was doing.
Yeah.
So for you people in TV land tonight,
He was trying to be nice, you know?
Evan Davis
is on his knees
ducked under
again.
the table and went to get his coffee cup. I thought Billy Barty was here. That's the little midget guy that was at television. He grabbed his tape.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, what a day we're going to have. It's going to be a fantastic hour. We suggest everybody to call in 731-1230. That's 731-1230. And if you call in, you get complimentary show tickets, free dinner at the Italian American Club, and say Evan Davis sent you. Oh, it's a man Greek. Last night, what a ball we had. We were at Sienna's, whatever you want to call that joint. Sienna's Italian restaurant. We had a phenomenal time, Sandy and I. Go ahead, Sandy. She wants to say something.
No, I don't want to say anything.
All right.
I was listening. I was just thinking of how they tell you, if you want to syndicate your show, don't talk about current events. I'm like, we talk about current events all the time.
We do, because last night, my friend Peter Pavone, I love that kid.
Oh my God,
He
he's
came
amazing.
in.
He came in as Sinatra.
Yes, and
Yes,
he was really good. and it was really nice. And we had David DeCosta drunk as always, but I love the kid.
Did you really say that?
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
Michael.
Non-money tea. Dave don't drink, but if they ever
I'm trying to edit this boy.
no. But if they ever cremated him, it would take 2 hours to put out the fire. Anyway, David DeCosta
No,
was
he
there.
was really doing Dean Martin. is
He
what
was. Yeah, he was doing Dean Martin. I want to kill
You
this
know,
kid.
Dean never drank, really.
No,
It was
Dean
just
never
a
did. It was
facade.
apple juice.
It was a facade.
Apple
you know?
juice, yeah. And I don't eat pasta either. So anyway, it was great. So we had Cece Spencer.
Cece Spencer got
She
up and
sang and did a
song, yes.
phenomenal job.
Yes.
And then, what's the other big guy? Keep
We
forgetting
got
his name.
Don Allen Henley.
I love that
Don
guy.
Allen
Don
Henley.
goes, you ever play?
Well, because he works out. He's
Yeah,
built. He's
Don's
built,
a
yeah.
big guy, boy.
Yeah.
You don't want to. Looks like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he works out a
I
lot.
said, you look
yeah.
like Mike Tyson. He said, I look like Brad Pitt. These people here, they got too many punches in the head.
Yeah, you thought you looked like Brad Pitt too. So. Brad Pitt.
Oh, my baby.
Is anybody hungry?
Anyway, wait just a second. Anyway, today I picked
Hope
up
you're
the
not
phone.
hungry, you know, because he's making you wait
Right.
so that you could anticipate. what he's
Anyway,
gonna be prepared
I
for.
called-
Wait. Who
Kept
else?
getting a friggin'
who else
word.
do we have on? We have
We had,
Dick Kastel.
oh, my
was on.
father-in-law,
My
phenomenal.
dad
He was
on
going
there.
at it, and I said, 80 great for 89, and he said, 84! So anyway, this morning I picked up the phone and I called the Grosso, who's the billionaires? And I says, Carl, why don't you come over to be in the shot? He goes, no, I don't feel good. He says, last night I went home. He said, Lisa got up. He says, she opened up the vault. And I said, Lisa, it's all yours. You got the combination. Come to bed. She said, I'm just so happy to look at all these millions.
You
I'm
know
just
what
so
was
happy.
funny though? What was funny though last night? You were talking to Carl Grosso on the phone. Remember after the show,
yeah.
and you said something about all his billions and stuff, and you said you're the richest man in the world. He goes, well, I don't know. Bill Gates might not like appreciate that.
No, yeah, he's got more than Bill Gates, trust me. And it's so nice to have him as a neighbor, you know what I mean? But he's tight. Anyway, we're going to get to the, we ready to get to the food?
Well, let's talk a little bit more about last night. You know, we had the Grossos, we had the Pascals, we had Gigi was there,
Well, instead of
but you
this-
weren't there
instead-
last night.
I know.
You were somewhere else. So don't tell us where you work. 'Cause we don't want to know.
Really, a problem
So what?
came
So
up.
what?
So what you should be talking about is what's going to happen on October 5th.
October 5th, we are going to have a huge event over at Sienna's Italian Authentic Trattoria. My dad, Dick Kastel, is going to bring his 16-piece big band. We're going to have David DeCosta is going to be singing with us, and we're going to have Patty Asher is going to be there.
Patty
Peter
Asher.
Pavone. Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. And of course, Chef Michael
And we're
myself.
going to do a tribute to the Army veterans of World War II.
That's right.
One or two?
Two.
No, actually, you know, Evelyn was there, and I got to tell you,
That was only $1.
There
It was $1.
it was one of the nice ones too.
No, that was
I
only-
told him not to use these, you know, but what does he? Does he listen
I'm sorry.
to me?
Well, you know what I say? I say let's fence. This is what we do.
So speaking of cooking, oh wait, I do have to send
French
a shout
kissing
out.
is very
I
dangerous.
have to send out a shout out to T Fox, the Entertainer of the Year, and just won BMA awards last night. They had all these awards over there. He tried to get over to Sienna's, but you know he had to wait to pick up his award, and I understand.
Yes.
So you know,
Now, I'm
by the
looking
time
up-
he got
Right.
done, you know, it was
Speaking
too late
of
for him
word,
to come over.
I'm looking over to the Skype because we
Congratulations.
cannot hear Brian in the studio. So Brian, I
Hi,
can see
Ryan.
is everything
How you
coming
doing?
through okay?
It's Ryan, not Brian.
Brian, whatever this kid's name. You should be in school and finish your elementary school.
Hey, listen, Mark Giovi was there last night too. And
The best.
I got to tell you,
The greatest.
I told Mark, I said, you know, your name now has an extra syllable in it because Michael says his name like.
Mark Jehovah.
That's right.
Jehovah Witnesses. Somebody asked me, are you a Jehovah Witness? I said, I didn't even see the accident. No, I'm only kidding you. So anyway, this is what we're going to do.
Eloise was there last night, too, and
Eloise.
Linda was
Anybody
there.
else so I can get into this
Braglia,
recipe?
Frank Braglia.
Oh, the master.
Gosh,
Oh,
I
King,
know, I
oh,
know.
sire.
We had Madeline and Bill.
Madeline Bill
And we
was
had
there.
Robert and Carolyn.
Robert and
I'm trying
Carolyn.
to think of everybody that was there, but if I didn't mention your name, sorry, but thank you so much
Yes.
for being out there at Sienna's because it was a Sunday night, and this Wednesday night we're going to be there again, and we've got a whole new show
Whole
for
new
you
show.
because we're going to be videotaping for our new TV show right there.
That's
So
right.
you got to come out and join us Wednesday
And
night.
if you ever plan to mow the West, take the highway, that's the byway.
Okay,
That's the best.
okay,
Everyone
anyway,
says that.
once he starts on this song, never stops.
Anyway, Brian,
What do you got here? What do
wait
you
a
got
minute.
here?
Do we have time to do this, or you want to go to break?
No, we don't want to go to break.
We don't need to go to
just
break.
got started. We'll go to break.
4 minutes?
Well, I have plenty. I can do all my stuff in 4 minutes.
Okay.
What can you do in 4 minutes?
What's that? No.
You can do a lot in
We're
4
going to do a lot in 4 minutes. Okay, this is what we're going to do, ladies and gentiles. Let me get our whole gang inside here behind me so I can show them what needs to be done.
Come
I'm bringing
on
in
in.
the great Evan Davis, everybody. I'm bringing in Jolie and his beautiful bride. And you know what I mean?
I got
It's
it on my
Perko, who has
I got it
a
on the
wonderful
video.
place called Truffles and Bacon. And
That's
it's
right.
really, really good.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And they're opening up a brand new store called Truffles and Locks. So I want you to go out there. It's a balance of, but we want to get everybody from the Old Testament to the New. So, I don't know why I said that.
It works.
Look how nervous we are in front of a camera. Okay, okay, so hold off on the commercial. So let me get into this. Now, John Stiles and I got Sandy Kastel.
Hi.
It's my turn to shine.
Yeah, of
All
course,
right.
as always.
Now, what you do, ladies and gentiles, you get yourself a fork. All right. Now you can use this a spatula. I use a fork. Now, if you
You
can
can be on
look,
that side. Okay. You gotta be on, you gotta be on that
let me
side.
know when you're ready.
Oh, wait, come on,
I
you
mean,
can
it's
be on
up
that
to
side.
you.
We want to do-
Everybody's
we want to do
behind
an
me.
evenly balanced.
An evenly balanced
And we're
thing.
gonna sit over your shoulder. And
That's
watch
what
you're
right now.
doing.
Watch me carefully, everybody. You come to so if you ever plan to mow the west, take
don't
the hot.
start it.
All right. So what you do is you got yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. We are total of 5 people here. This is a very simple recipe. Now, many times people
6.
6 eggs. I can't see.
No,
you
no,
told
6
me
people.
6. Well, John. No, John, go to McDonald's. Okay. Now, what you do is here. Now, this is my grandmother's recipe. Now, a lot of people make French toast, and what do? They fry it in butter. Okay,
I
but
do.
how I'm good, she does it. A lot of
do.
people do it.
Yeah.
And I said this once before. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. This is the way that my grandmother did it, and I'm going to show you. Now, you got yourself the eggs here. I have a little bit of nutmeg that I got at Albertsons.
Albertsons,
No,
oh!
Albertsons. I went to Albertsons and they
forget.
threw me out. No, they told me to get the hell out. They said, you're a Smith customer.
That's
get out of
right,
here.
that's right.
No, I went to Smith's and I went on
Smith's
aisle
Food and
6.
Drug over on Sahara and Durango.
I can't get a word in it. Evan says I go
This is
stuff
too well.
Listen, that's what I'm here
So,
for.
you get some ground cinnamon, okay? And what you do,
I thought he said nutmeg.
okay? No, you give yourself
You
a
did say
shot. You
nutmeg.
give you a shot. Now, John, take a shot of that. Okay, now what you do is you turn this over here, all right? And you add some cream or you add some milk. I usually add some cream. And what you do, now Perko, since you're here and you're a woman of great style and a great baker, get this spoon right here. And why don't you beat that egg?
It's a fork.
Okay?
Am I doing okay?
Well, I guess you
That's
are.
a fork at this
And
point.
everybody
It's
at
whatever you want
home,
it to be.
she is beating the egg. You have to do a little bit more. Now, take your time. Don't get nervous. Very, very good.
She knows
Keep
how
going.
to do this. She knows how to
Oh,
bake.
yes, she
Yeah.
knows.
Very good. That is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to see Perko beating an egg. And if she didn't, she beats her husband every night. And
With a spoon.
know how to do it.
Right. Keep on doing a wonderful job beating that egg. And Evan Davis can't wait to eat the lox that I got at the table over there. I got them especially
I
for
can't
him.
wait to eat it.
Very, very good. Okay, that's fantastic. Now, as she beat the egg, what we're going to do is this. We're going to go to a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to be facing the other way. Then I'm going to show you what I do with this. So, like Sandy would say,
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. And our guests today are Perko, Jolie, and Evan Davis. See you soon. Right after this message from our sponsors.
come right back. Carl, stop counting your money and pay attention to what the hell's going on.
Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Yeah.
Our guests today are Perko. Perko, here you are,
I'm here.
from Truffles
I'm
and
here.
Bacon. We've got Jolie. Jolie, the greatest artist since Salvador Dali and Monet. And we also have Evan Davis from Evan Davis Jazz.
And also the
.com.
entertainment editor of the Vegas Voice.
And also the entertainment editor of the Vegas Voice.
Now, just
Evan
maybe,
Davis.
just maybe,
Yeah,
he might say a word about me and Sandy. We don't know. But he
Oh,
may
I don't
say
know, I
something,
know.
I don't know,
He might want the...
the old claw. All right. Now, for those that are out there, that are listening, and I'm looking over to Brian. Okay.
Just don't cover me up, honey. No, let me make sure I'm in the photo here.
Why did I go to work today? I'm looking at Brian. For those that are calling in, you call in, folks. Don't worry about it. You'll still get your show tickets.
Yeah.
We cannot hear you. So unfortunately, by calling in, we won't be able to hear you, but we will be in the studio tomorrow. But if you do call in, we'll give you the show tickets.
Yes, you can just go down to the to KLAV and talk to Sue, and she'll give you your show tickets. Okay?
Now, just so I know, I'm going to lean over. Brian, I'm looking at you. Brian, it don't make no difference. I'm paying the kid.
It might make difference to him.
Let me ask you a question, son. Am I coming in? Is everything cool? Everything okay? He's got his thumbs up, because we got Skype and we're watching. Okay, now what you do here, ladies and gentlemen, you got your oil. Now, many people, like I say, what they do is they get their French toast and they turn around and they put it in butter. It's good. This is a little bit different. Watch what I do here. Now, before I do anything, John, follow my hand. Follow me here. That's it. Come on, John. And what I'm going to do is you always wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen, honestly and truthfully. A lot of people don't do that, but I do. I always wash my hands before I touch anything, because many times in restaurants and even in other places that are fast foods, they wear the
homes.
And in homes they wear the gloves. And today, honestly and truthfully, you have to be kind of health conscious in what you want to do. Now, what you do, and I always get this. My grandmother used to do this. This was called a dish towel. We called it a mopine, and I always put it over my shoulder. And I worked with it for years. Not this particular one, but anyway, this is what I do. So, what you come over here and you can feel your oil, your heat. Now, what you do, it's very simple. This is Texas toast. And Texas toast is a little bit different. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker. And what you do here, now watch everybody, you dip it like this, you understand? And you throw that in there like that. This is the French toast. Oh my God,
Please
this woman.
let us do something.
What's that? You can watch. Yeah. All right? All right? And then you can do the second one. So Sandy, why don't you turn around, and why don't you turn around and go wash your hands? All right?
If you want to touch
And if you want to do that, and John, as you can see,
I washed my hands.
wash them again. All right? And then what you do, see folks, it's just very simple. And look how beautiful this is. Okay? And I'm telling you something. Look how nice this comes out. Now remember what I put in here. The only thing that I put in here, everybody, is I put in just the nutmeg. Now you can add vanilla if you wish.
Nutmeg.
Okay, yeah, nutmeg. Nutmeg or cinnamon. Nutmeg or cinnamon. It's either way. It don't make no difference. Nutmeg is fine. Cinnamon is just as good. We use the cinnamon today.
How long on each side?
Okay, well what you do is you can kind of feel it. Now, John,
You too can get your cinnamon at Smith's Food and Drug.
Okay, and what you do is this. Now you see you got the pan that I have. This pan you can buy at Smart Finals. I'm working on them right now as a sponsor, so that's why I mentioned them. But anyway, what happens is you get that Smart Finals, and when you get a bigger pan, it breathes a little better, because what you had, a bunch of people that we have here, it cooks pretty fast. Now watch what I do here. You get this like this, you take it up and you look at it, and you raise your flame a little bit. You don't want it too hot, all right? And you split that up. Now this comes out unbelievable, and wait till you taste this. Now the oil that I use, ladies and gentlemen, let me have that perco for just a second. Thank you very much. Believe it or not, I use the pure canola oil. And you can get this oil at Smith's at aisle 7. It's incredible. I love this oil to work with, and I'll tell you why, Sandy. Because this oil is very light to use. Okay, now a lot of people have the Italian olive oil. And this oil is right from Italy, and I got this at Giancarlo's.
Sienna's.
At Sienna's. This oil is phenomenal. It's very, very good, but I don't fry in it because it's very, very heavy.
Except for some dishes.
Some dishes I do.
The frittata you did.
The frittata I
Yes.
did, scarole and beans,
Yeah.
pasta basil. But I don't do this when it comes to that, because this has a flavor to it, and you don't want to alter the flavor of the
French
toast. Okay, now watch what I do here, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm going to flip this over like this. All right, look at this. Look at this, Evan Davis. It's just gorgeous. Look how beautiful that looks. And everybody, at 3 o'clock this afternoon, you can pull that up, and it's very, very light. All right. And now, as this is cooking, when we go to the table, our next segment, this will be done. So, Sandy, I'm letting that cook. And Evan, as this is cooking, you wanted to say, I know you had a couple things that you wanted to say.
Yes, I certainly did.
All right. Please don't make this a benediction.
Just to let people know some of the things that are going on. Of course, you talked about
What was that, Ryan? He made a symbol.
3 minutes?
A
3 minutes,
benediction.
that's it.
Oh, benediction. All right.
All right. As being now the entertainment editor of the Vegas Voice, I'm going to be bringing a lot of information to people on that publication monthly of what I've been doing, what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of next week, so you'll know how busy I'm going to be and so many things that are going on. Next Monday, there's Monday's Dark. It's in the vinyl showroom at the Hard Rock. I'm not going to explain what all that is, but there's some wonderful entertainment there. Tuesday is going to be Cast Party. Jim Caruso brings it in from Birdland in New York about twice a year.
Oh, wow.
It's an open mic for professionals at the Smith Center in the Cabaret Jazz Room. On Wednesday, you have your show, Sandy Kastel and the Jazz and Cocktails at Sienna's.
What about me?
Also, with
It's my
Michael
show
Leonetti.
featuring
Yeah, right.
Michael Leonetti.
Also, Carmine Mendy is doing a tribute to Bobby Darin at the Italian American Club.
Okay.
And then later that night, starting at 10:30, I'm going to be heading over to the Smith Center to go to a Composer Showcase, which is a wonderful venue hosted by Keith Thompson, who is the music director of Jersey Boys. Also, you can catch this weekend Pia Zadora Piero's in Pia's room. Wonderful in the bar, the lounge. I was there last weekend. A lot of fun. You really have to catch the show, and please dress appropriately. Also,
Are you saying that people are coming in there not dressed appropriately?
no, but I
it
go
is a nice
places
restaurant.
like I went to Smith Center to see
Right.
Kinky Boots last week.
Yeah.
I had a suit and tie on.
Yeah.
Not that I always wear a suit and tie or you need one, but I saw people in there with shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
Well, it was
that's
called
just-
Kinky Boots. So
I
maybe
know,
were
but they
wearing
didn't have
their
boots.
you know?
They didn't. All right. Also, on October 28th at Rhonda Carr's event, at the Italian American Club, Denise Rose and Bill Fain are going to be doing a one-woman show, actually, to Judy Garland.
So that'd be a one-woman, one-man show.
Well,
wouldn't
it's
it?
a one-woman show. Musical director
Bill Fain.
Yes,
Cool.
yes. Don't want to get his name in there.
That's
so
okay.
It has some clout.
She's
And then-
wonderful.
Yeah, she really
Yes.
is. And then, of course, Rhonda Carr's Event Center. You can check on my website, evandavisjazz.com, for his whole listing of September and October shows that are coming up.
Yeah, he's got so many different
He's
every
got
single
so many
night.
things going
Yes.
on. So if you want to stay in touch with what's happening on the local scene, come to my website, evandavisjazz.com. Read my articles in the Vegas Voice. Also, they're doing a show on the 16th at Sun City McDonald. It'll be the Vegas Voice, an afternoon affair hosted by Gary Anthony and Mark O'Toole, and I'll be there also. in the
Wow,
afternoon.
that's
There's
a lot of things going
There's
on.
so much going on.
It really is. And these are good acts. They're not soup can acts. They're good acts.
Well, you have your work cut out for you doing this.
I
because
certainly do.
I know you're retired. And he's working more than he's ever worked in his life.
But he
folks.
loves it, folks. Don't let nobody BS you. He loves the limelight.
That's right.
Okay? So anyway, back to the cooking. Guess who's
Wait a
here?
minute.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say a little something. We've also got a big event coming up at Sienna's Italian Authentic Trattoria on October 5th. Besides us being there every Wednesday night, we're going to have a big band, a 16-piece big band. My dad's going to be leading it, Dick Kastel, and we're going to have some wonderful performers. And you need to get your tickets. The tickets are only $35, but it includes dinner. And it includes a show, and we start at 7 p.m. or 6:30 is seating, and then they're going to have dinner, and then the show will start at 8 p.m. Okay, you need to get your tickets right away because we have limited seating. We only have 150 seats available, 150, and that's it. And once we're sold out, we're sold out. So you've got to call Sienna's Italian Authentic Trattoria at 702-360-3358. That's 702-360-3358. Make your reservation now because you've got to make your reservations with them, and then you will get your show tickets.
Right, and we want to say something, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm very proud to say this. You know, you ain't going to beat the price. Sandy and I mean, we could get $100 a ticket, $80 a ticket, because it ain't just me and her. We got Mark Jehovah, who's phenomenal. Peter Pavone. The acts that we got, amazing. The new girl we
Yeah,
have.
David DeCosta's going to be
David DeCosta's
with us.
going to be with us.
Patty Asher.
Just
she's
came
a
off the
wonderful
road with
Brazilian.
Michelle Legrand.
Yeah, she's gone out with him a couple times.
You ain't going to have this kind of talent, not for the kind of money. Then to have a dinner thrown in on top of it.
That's right.
We like to do something different. And like I said, what Evan Davis is doing with his jazz blog and with his articles that he writes, even though he'll never write about me, it's okay. We're trying to do it live, and it's nice. And
Don't
we
forget
thank-
Jimmy Molidor.
Jimmy
Jimmy
great,
Molidor
my
is gonna be
buddy,
with us
he's
too,
going to,
yes.
Jimmy Mellodor
Yeah.
beside that. So Jimmy Mellodor was at the Smith Center, okay, and he filled that
Paris
room,
Redding.
and it was $60 a ticket
Yeah.
just to see him at the Smith Center. Here, he's with us every Wednesday, and to sit down and have a dinner. It's the most greatest thing in the world. And I'll tell you
Yeah.
what I'm going to do. Our profits that we make,
Right.
we're going to donate it to WEMA. Whatever that we make
There you
on
go.
that, which is really not that much, folks. Let me tell you something. It's a tremendous outlay. Figure it out. $34 a
Hey,
ticket.
listen,
It ain't
I've
that
got to
much
give
money.
scholarships away, so it better be enough.
Without it. But our thing is a
Somebody
TV
is
show, and all our sponsors that we love that we're taking with us, the Tuscany. We got so many people. It's incredible.
Tuscany
we got
Grill.
Tuscany Grill. We got no choice but to go to television because the radio it doesn't. We need an hour show just for commercials. But anyway, as
We
you
need
can
an
see,
hour show just for his dissertation.
yeah, dissertation. Oh my God, dissertation.
Wait, I think Evan's trying to get a word in edgewise.
There was one other thing that I forgot to mention.
Oh,
It
he's ready
just
to be
it just
turned.
happened. It got announced.
What's that?
Rob Garrett, who is Neil Diamond tribute singer.
Yes.
Him and his him and his band
It's a little black
are now highlighting in the Shimmer Showroom.
Oh.
I think I'm not sure 5 nights a week, every other night, whatever it may be. It's
Wow.
yeah. So
Get out, not the Shimmer Showroom. Where's the Shimmer
At the Las
Showroom?
Vegas Hilton.
It used to be the Hilton.
LVH.
Now it's
Oh,
something
that's
else.
Westgate.
Now
I'm
it's
sorry.
Westgate.
It used to be the International, then it went to the Las Vegas Hilton.
But Rob finally got
Then
his,
the
his
LVH.
own room,
Now it's
and
Westgate.
it's going to be amazing.
When's he going to be performing? When? What day?
It's going to be starting shortly. You can check out when at evandavisjazz.com.
All right,
Wow,
great.
that's magnificent. Okay, back
Now,
over
back
here.
to the cooking with Chef
Look,
Michael.
Chef Michael, this is done. Okay, look how beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this French toast.
Oh, look, Perico and Jolie were preparing those while we were talking
Right,
and listening
exactly.
to Evan Davis talk about his jazz
Oh
vibe.
my God
We
in
got a
heaven!
nice
Look,
teamwork going on here.
yes, look at this. Look how nice this is. Now we got more, man. We got more than we have plenty. So
Oh my
what you do
God.
is you shut this off, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
All right, and you get your dish. All right, now Sandy, why don't you go over to the table, John? We're all going to sit around the table right now. All right, now the most important thing here is we got the microphone, and we're going to, so I put the microphone on the table, Brian?
Right.
Ryan? All right,
When does this air on YouTube?
3 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay.
Okay, what
Actually,
I'm going to do right now is I'm going to turn the Skype so I can see your face, Brian. All right, buddy? We want to make sure that.
Everybody have a seat.
All
Pour
right.
some coffee
Did you
over.
see us? All right, so we're all going to walk around over here.
Where do you want to sit?
We're not getting the sun right there yet.
How are we coming through? Pretty good? Everything's okay so far, ladies and gentlemen? We got coffee. All right, and in honor, okay. What's the matter? The microphone? Oh, you want me to sit there? Oh, all right. That's where you want me, huh?
Well, or here.
Well, you should really so they can see you.
I got a
He's
comment
gonna
here
come over
from
there, Michael.
got a comment here from my Sandy. She says,
Yes.
"Making me hungry. Please add smell-o-vision."
Joe, let you right in the camera. Have a seat over here. Well, we're over. Am I coming? Is the volume coming through okay? Because
Sure.
we got the microphone on the side. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I
Actually,
say,
no. Not for me.
at 3 o'clock this afternoon, you pull us up, Sandy Kastel and friends, and the date. Make sure you put the date in so you can see
Why don't we
this.
scoot the chairs a little bit?
Yeah, get a little bit closer
around
over
this
here.
way so we can all get together.
It's
Come on,
be like,
Evan.
it's be like a TV table.
Like a TV
Yeah,
table.
we
Yeah.
gotta squish around. Squish
John,
around.
how are we doing, buddy? Am I coming in
So
clear?
John can get in here.
Sounds right. I wish the Grassos were here right now, but for some reason, they rather count their money than eat. Go ahead. What are you going to say? Was I in your way?
Michael, you
How about
want
if you sit over
coffee?
here, Sam? Sit here.
Yes, right.
What's that, coffee for me? Yeah, that sounds great. Well, John, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this table here, we got the French toast that we're ready to eat. Okay, and in honor of Evan Davis and all my wonderful people, you know I kill the Jewish people all the time, but my heart, believe me, it's half Italian, half Jewish. I got to tell you something. We got lox and bagels over here in honor of Evan. We got the sesame bread here. And it's going to be a phenomenal meal. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk and we're going to sit down. And we got bacon in honor of truffles and bacon, you know, for Perco. And we have beautiful coffee, Philadelphia cream cheese, because I'm from South Philadelphia and Naturally is from Philly. All right, so we're going to have a great time. And 2 minutes. See, we just got the cue for 2 minutes. So
Yes,
what
we
we're
can
going to
start
do?
eating.
Yeah, why don't you everybody dig in over here?
Yeah, I'll pass this around.
Yeah, look at that French toast. Look at John. John Stiles cannot wait to dig in. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, look at how beautiful that French toast came out. Look at the design. Look at the bouquet, and it's crispy. It's not soggy. Remember, when you make
You're on TV. You don't want to make like you're a schnorrer. It's a Yiddish word.
It's a Yiddish
schnorrer
word
means
called
like,
schnorrer.
Like,
all right.
What's a schnorrer?
a schnorrer is like someone who overindulges. Just
A schnorrer. Well, we call it. We called it a banzavlang.
Well, what I want to do is I want to show
A
you.
real skumbari.
I want to show you how now I know some people use just use the syrup on theirs. Now I prepare it the way my mother prepared it. which is a little bit more of a southern version. And what you do is you take some jelly, any kind of preserves, and these are pomegranate preserves that are prepared by Jimmy Molidor's girlfriend, Mary Lou.
Mary Lou.
I hope I'm saying
yes.
that right. And so I put a little bit of the preserves on here, smear it around.
Smear it, that's another
Yes,
Yiddish
Is that
word.
And I did
fantastic?
wash my
Oh my
hair.
God, look how beautiful this is.
And then I add a little bit of, is this a spoon?
I'm coming in clear?
Powdered sugar.
All right.
Powdered sugar, we've got that.
Watch her, everybody.
This is the southern way. Not the Italian way, but the southern way. And this is the way that my mother did it because she was born in Vernon, Texas. And this is the way she made it, and this is the way I learned how to make it.
And you can
So then I have a little milk instead of coffee with mine. But anyway.
Yeah,
let me
and you
get the
can
milk.
put that concoction on your shoes. It'll taste delicious. You know, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we got Wax and Bagels. And Evan Davis, I want the temple to know that he's eating bacon.
It is delicious.
right?
Oh,
It is-
are you trying to get him in trouble?
It is cooked. It is cooked perfectly.
How
Really?
we doing, Ryan?
But I want you to understand something. Anytime a
I
Jewish
can't see that. One minute.
Anytime a Jewish person eats lox, they must have a prayer cap. All right. So I brought. She's pushing me out of the way. Why don't you sit
No,
here?
honey, I'm just saying, sit on your chair.
All right. So I want everybody to know.
Is that a B cup or a C cup?
That's a C cup.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to feel comfortable. You got the prayer. See. So don't do the right thing here at Sandy Kastel and Friends.
If you are just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, and he's just prepared this wonderful dish, this French toast special recipe from Chef Michael's cookbook. Actually, you have a cookbook, don't you? It's called Don't Dirty the Stove. And he's working on a new one
so
called
good.
Don't Dirty the Kitchen.
that's a
Anyway,
good
we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. See you in a few
We
minutes.
right back.
Yeah.
Carl, come on over to the house. Come on, buddy. Put your wallet down. Come on.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Yep.
Chef Michael just prepared a wonderful dish for us. He has the lox and bagels. Also, he made his French toast, his special French toast for us. And we had a little help from Jolie and Pirko. And Evan Davis stood around and watched. And and also, Evan Davis talked a little bit about all the wonderful entertaining things that are going on around town. And he's going to be doing, the new editor, what are you doing? On... never mind. Never mind. We'll talk about it
I'm the
later.
entertainment
It has
editor
something
for-
to do
for
with the Vegas Voice. The
And I'll-
entertainment director.
Entertainment editor
For
the Vegas Voice.
I'll get it right.
Well, all that means is that I'm going to be bringing some information.
That's enough.
to-
I didn't ask you to talk about anything else. Go ahead, Nito. Just teasing.
That's all right.
Anyway, but Evan Davis was talking about all the different things that are going on around town, and now on Vegas Voice, he's going to be fully exploring everything that's going on around town. Are you going to be
Yeah.
going to a lot more shows now,
Yes.
and talking about the shows? And,
Yeah, well, not so much talking
Or
about
talking
the
about
shows.
yourself,
I'll talk about myself as much as I can, but I'm also going to be trying to tell people not so much about one individual and what they are and who they are and what they've done,
Okay.
but bring little snippets, bring little small little paragraphs of what Michael's doing. Did you know some interesting facts about him, or Sandy, or some other performers, and some other wonderful venues.
Like some
Well,
insights into who they are. as
Yeah,
people,
right. And things that are going on. What I did last month, what I'm doing this coming month, so people will have some idea of what's happening in town, rather than just learning about one person and spending, a whole 500 words on.
You know what would be
talking about-
nice, Evan? To have everybody that's out there, Bill Fain, myself, Sandy, Kelly Clinton, Mark Jehovey, Chadwick John, everybody, and just go to Caesars, grab the room, and have everybody
We have a huge event.
have a huge event that these are all the acts that are, could you imagine?
Yeah, yep. There's
You know, we
something
could
else
do
I-
that for Christmas.
Yeah. There's something else that the Vegas Voice is putting together, which I'm going to be working on with Sam Wagmeister, who's a nightlife editor there. And they've put together a nonprofit organization, 501c,
Okay.
with the purpose, and we don't have everything, I don't have the mission statement or anything together, but we're going to be raising money through shows to help support some of the musicians, performers who are really down and out, people who have can't pay their rent, people who electricity has been shut off, things along those lines.
Oh my gosh, you can't
So-
raise enough money for that.
Well, maybe not, but things that are really, really life-threatening in that respect. not so much because
To
our
keep
guy.
them from being homeless.
Yeah, things along those lines, and it'll be difficult. We have to make sure we're doing the right thing for the right people.
Well, you know-
and we're just getting this off the ground, and I think it's going to be a wonderful,
You know, years ago,
That's wonderful.
Freddie Bell needed a hip replacement. Freddie didn't have any insurance at that time. And the Italian American Club, the old regime, not the guys that are in there now, but the old regime. And I was in the show. They had called me up. They said, Mike, would you perform? In them days, Jerry Tiffy, myself, Trenier, Sam Brutera, you know, it was only a handful. We did a show at the Italian American Club to raise the money for him to get a hip replacement, Freddie Bell, and he's no longer here. But I got to tell you something. These were the legends of Las Vegas, and it's such a great feeling for me to be at the age of 62 years old. I hung my gloves up 25 years ago, metaphorically speaking. Got my title shot. Don't need the applause or standing ovations. I had it. I move on to other things in my life. But Sandy brought me back into the ring one more time, and yesterday we're at Sienna's, and there's an old guy. He was about in his 80s. And he was a Sienna's customer, and he says, you know something? He says, I used to go out every night, Frontier Hotel, see Vito Musso and Sonny King. I go all these different shows. He says, and this kind of entertainment brings it back. And thanks to, and I really mean this, I thank Sandy because I didn't want to perform anymore. I mean, I went through a tragedy in my life, and I wanted to move on to something else. But God always has a plan for somebody, and someone said something to me. They said, Mike, God gave you a great talent. They give you a great talent to speech. You got a gift of gab, you got the talent to play all the different instruments.
Gift of gab.
And you make people happy. And that's what's important. So I said, you know something, you're right. It's not about the money. You know, it's not about fame. It's really not. We enjoy this because the day this becomes to a job for me, that's the day I quit. I'm done. Don't need the grief. Don't need the aggravation. I'll just sit, smoke my cigar, and go ride my Harley Davidson. I just want to have a good time in life and make people happy. Go ahead, Sandy.
And you do by making these dishes.
I wish you could taste this. This is so incredible.
It is. It's very good. But you know what? You should spend time on your show interviewing him.
No.
And for people, no, listen to me.
I did.
A lot of people. Well, I didn't hear it, but a lot of people have the wrong conception of you.
What do you mean?
Hi. You know, hold on, folks. What do you go? Time out.
Michael,
You were really a sincere, good-hearted person, and a lot of people don't understand that, and they don't see that because they've either seen or heard or whatever it may be. You know, and life is way too short to let things
What
like
do you mean?
that.
Because he's a tough guy?
You know, Don
No, you know, he's got an
Rickles.
image. Yeah, you know, it's a South Philadelphia
Right.
image.
Don-
But, you know what? I want to keep it, I wanted to talk to Pirko and Jolie a little bit, if that's okay with you guys.
Oh, that's
You know, I mean, come on, they're
I
here.
still have
you know.
lots of food here.
You know,
I'm
and Pirko, I want to,
Excuse
you
my
know, I want to talk a little bit about truffles and bacon and what you guys are doing because you guys have been doing a lot of great things. You do some things. You brought your food over for all of our WEMA events. We had Taste of Yours the first time at the art show that we did with Jolie. And I know that you guys are making some progress. You're expanding and in your place that you have right now.
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about your dishes, where you're located, and remind our listeners about what you're doing with truffles and bacon. Because it's more than just bacon.
Yes, definitely is. It's anything between truffles and bacon, so it's affordable for everyone. And right now, the season has changed.
Yes.
So we are making lots of different kind of soups and combo soups and salads, soups and sandwiches. And last week I got a playful mood and I started making rice crispy desserts.
I know, you went like retro,
I did.
back to our childhood and things that we would make when we were
I
kids.
made chocolate rice krispies.
Yeah.
And those are really went like a hotcake.
Oh, yeah.
And
They did. And what with the chocolate, little chocolate ones? Is that also Rice Krispies? Just different kind of chocolate?
I made it
Oh
like
my
different
gosh,
flavors.
they were great. Yes.
Yeah.
They were delicious.
So and
But you also made that fabulous mixed fruit shortcake.
yes.
Oh my gosh, that flew out of here. That was so good.
Yeah, that's comes from my back home. My
Yeah.
mother and my grandmother used to make.
Do you make that for truffles and bacon though? Is that one of the things you get to serve there?
Yes, I don't make it lately, but
Okay.
I mean, you know, it's like every week we plan different things and what is in the season. So we try to follow the season up.
That's good.
Whatever, yeah.
That's good.
And right now, the weather is changing, so we're going to get into soup season.
Yeah. So tell us again about where you're located. It's in an antique mall.
Yeah, we are inside the antique mall, and the address is 6665 Southeastern Avenue. It's between Sunset and Warm Spring. And you have to come into the antique center inside and go all the way in the back, and there's a little cafe. And here we are. And we customize everything. If you don't like something,
So you do catering.
Oh, we do.
Yeah,
lots of
do a lot of
catering.
catering.
Yes, we do.
So definitely, if you want some really unique flavors mixed together, I mean, they're doing some wonderful dishes, and you can do appetizers. So if you want a party catered, you have a party, a bar mitzvah, any kind of event
Right.
that you want to have done,
Yes.
then call Truffles and Bacon. What's your phone number?
Oh, I don't.
Oh my
my
God!
God.
You're fired! You're
I
fired!
don't have my phone number.
Okay.
I'll give you the
All right.
number. Truffles and Bacon 7. or 8, 3005.
Well, all they have to do is go to the website, Truffles and
Exactly.
Bacon, right?
I'm sorry.
And it's spelled Truffles, Truffles, N, the letter N, Bacon, BACON.com. So check them out, trufflesandbacon.com. And really, you've got to have them cater one of your events. And then we've got Jolie here. And Jolie, I know you're working on some new projects. You're going to do some, what is that called when you do panels?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
So
gonna do
that's new for
fun.
you.
That is new for Las Vegas too.
Yes.
Maybe United States. I don't think anybody is doing those things
In what way? In what way?
because they are completely different. I just don't want to expose everything what I'm going to do.
Oh, secret, huh?
Because of course I have to be first one.
That's right.
And they're going to be painted with oil colors, same
Oh.
like at paintings, and they are good for every stage to be behind, and the stages,
Oh.
and TV shows, theaters.
Restaurants,
Restaurants.
businesses.
And,
Yeah.
We've got a lot of
Dividers,
hotels here
yeah.
too that panels would be great.
And they're going to be like 8 feet tall.
And homes.
Yeah.
Oh, 8 feet tall.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my, tall. Then you have to have big walls so you can put them on.
8 feet, I'm 6 feet, 2 feet. And they're going to be
big
right
and
size,
really
8
size.
I'm
feet. you know.
6'4" if I stand on the table.
It's not easy to concentrate to talk about those things when we have like this food on the table.
Oh, I know. We don't want to let
You
it
know,
get cold, but
And
Is it good? You know what's really funny, folks? I'm sorry, go ahead, honey.
he was saying, what were you saying?
no, I want to say that I might come from the tough neighborhood in
Yeah.
Philadelphia, but I come from a tougher neighborhood,
Yeah?
from Brooklyn, Flatbush.
Flatbush.
If you know, come home before
Remember
9
Tina
o'clock.
Turner wrote about that.
If you know, come home before 9 o'clock. Family pronounce you legally dead.
Wow. No, but you know, we were talking about that. Many times when people really don't know you and they hear a character. And most of the cooks on television that you see and the chefs, they just do recipes. For me, I put my personality into it, And sometimes when you got that East Coast personality, and people always, it's funny because, people, you have a certain soprano, right, Sam? Like the Sopranos
Image.
image, and
I
Evan,
can't imagine why.
and Evan's right,
Have you seen him dress up in a suit?
I used to be, really, thank you, Evan
Where'd
Davis.
my milk go?
I drank it. I'll give you more milk.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry,
okay.
honey.
It's okay.
But anyway, we got some beautiful coffee here. What a wonderful breakfast in the morning to pick up the phone at 6:30 and call my friend Jolie. But I'm going to tell you what I like to do real quick, just to show everybody. In our home, we have over $1 million worth of his art. This guy's art is absolutely great. And John, with Sandy's permission, if we can real quick
Well,
just
you can't do that right now.
on the break, I want you to pan.
There is no break.
There's no break?
We are at the end.
No, we're not.
We are
No,
so
we're
close.
not.
We have
5 minutes? You're kidding me.
5 minutes.
Oh my
I know, that's
God.
what I'm saying. We only have 5 minutes left.
Well, I know he'll do a little pan
Can we
shot.
keep eating
He'll
it
do a
for
little
5
close on his painting.
Yes,
Sandy's
you can
favorite
keep
painting.
eating.
Jolie gave me a beautiful painting, ladies and gentlemen. We had to buy another house to put it in. Had no more wall
We had no
space.
more wall space.
And we got 10,000 square feet. Not enough.
I want to talk a little bit about WEMA, and what we're doing with WEMA. We've
Yes.
got an event coming up. It's got to be soon. It's got to be in a couple of weeks. Let me see. What's our date? It's the third week of every month, except for last month. But it's going to be the third Saturday of this month. And what we do is we're going to have a luncheon right here in the house. And Chef Michael will be preparing his wonderful dishes for us.
What
We've
else
got
is new?
Truffles and bacon, and we've got Cafe de Cebu, which also, they brought pork and everything last time, the
Yes.
Lee Chong, which they're famous for. So I want to invite everybody to give us a call or check us out at wimafoundation.org. That's W-I-M-A foundation.org. And what we're doing is we're raising money for scholarships for the arts. And this is students of all ages. And it's really important for us to be mentoring and educating people of all ages in the arts. And we appreciate everybody supporting us, and you can find out more about us, like I said, at wimafoundation.org. You can become a member for just $35 a year, and our luncheons are only $25. And all the money that we raise goes to scholarships. You know, we save it till we get enough for a $1,000 scholarship, and then we give a $1,000 scholarship. And I know that some of our new sponsors are going to be involved in this next month too, so I'm so excited about it.
You know, it's nice, everybody. It's funny, at the age, and I always mention my age, which I'm proud of it, to be 62 years old. There was a time 40 years ago in the entertainment business, it was about me, about becoming a celebrity, becoming a star, cutting an album, doing a movie. The age of 62 years old, you know what it's about for me right now? Somebody else. Where Sandy and I can open the door for somebody else.
That's right.
A youth, a person that wants to get out there. See, I never had that opportunity in 1974. It was a tough time those days. You know, you had to be connected or juiced in. You know what I mean? Today's a little bit different. So we try our best to get that young talent, bring them in, so the public that's out there can see it, like a 16-piece band.
Yeah.
You know, and having the groups that we have, because you guys like Peter Pavone and David DaCosta, and you know, Chadwick Johnson, a lot of great guys. These guys are out there, Patty Asher, they're out there busting their back, and they're playing lounges and other places. And I said, you know, Sandy, we've been very fortunate to be very successful in our life. Now it's our time to give back. Okay, it's not about an album for me and a movie. It's about other people. Because if somebody wants to remember me about something, it's what I did for somebody else, not what I did for myself.
Speaking of other people,
Yes.
We've got, let's see, this is Magnolia from Truffles and Bacon.
Oh,
Cafe.
Magnolia!
The telephone number is 702-503-1102. 702-503-1102. So give them a call and call them about catering your next event. See, somebody is
Now,
listening.
before I forget, don't forget, give them the phone number of the Siennas for the show tickets.
That's 702-360-3358. That's 702-360-3358. Give them a call. Make your reservations as soon as you can, because October 5th is going to be here before you know it. It's only 3 weeks away.
Right.
And we only have limited seating. We only have 150 seats that we can sell. So you got to give us a call right away.
And if you want to get a hold of Giancarlo,
Giancarlo.
call him at Sicily 67272.
So again, I just want to remind everybody, thank you, Evan, for coming out. And what is your jazz blog again?
EvanDavisJazz.com, but I forgot to even mention Tuesday at the Mad Greek, Marchio.
Oh, my buddy!
Standing room only.
There you go.
can still
There
call.
you go.
We'll try to find somewhere to sit you, but it's at this point it's standing room only.
Well, I want to
so.
thank you for coming out
Thank
and
you for
being
having
here.
me.
And you've got your website, which is?
EvanDavisJazz.com.
And Jolie, what is your website?
Jolie Nikac, NIKAC.com.
Jolie Nikash, Nikac.com. And Pirko, do you have a website also?
Truffles and bacon.
Truffles and Bacon.
Yes.
Trufflesandbacon.com. And of course, Chef Michael Leonetti.com and SandyCastel.com. So you can check us all out and watch our YouTube this afternoon, and you'll see what John is posting of our beautiful breakfast that Chef Michael prepared for us today. The French toast, the bagels, the cream cheese, everything. And Ryan, how are we doing over there? What does that say? 1 minute?
1 minute.
Well, then again, let's sing a little song for you. How about a little Cellaluna? Michael, come on.
Must I?
Come on. All together
Yeah,
now.
Here we go.
Here we
Come
go.
on.
Cellaluna, mezza Maria, mamma mia, maridare. Fica vida puttana, mamma mia, cosa ci do? Hey la, biscia, biscia, baccalà. Hey la, biscia, biscia, baccalà. Hey la, biscia, biscia, baccalà. Biscia, 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 baccalà. Hey!
See you. Ciao.
Everybody.
That took 8 seconds.
All right.
That was fun. All right.